Hello, Hammerheads. Thanks for tuning in. You know, about an hour ago, I made a video. It's on Facebook, YouTube, a few other social media sites. It's been shared and reposted on them and things like that. But for some reason, I don't know how TikTok's policies work, whether it's bots or admin searching people's videos or stuff like that, or somebody's got a grudge against me on TikTok or what. But the video got removed for violating the community guidelines. I was just talking about the election. Labour won a general election, this morning. Just talking about that, really. No hate there. No disrespect to anybody or anything like that. But they removed it. Yet it's still on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else. It's just me telling the truth. I mean, I warned people about this a few years ago, but nobody would listen. I said, in a few years from now, you're going to be in trouble with the law for telling the truth or believing in the truth. I've seen it happen. Or you're going to be in trouble. Well, it could be not as bad as that in some cases. Like my case just before, for instance, my video being removed, all I was doing was telling the truth. So, and they laughed at me. They said, you're a conspiracy theorist and crazy and everything like that. But my prediction actually came true, because it's happening these days. I mean, when I was growing up, I was always told this, as were a lot of kids. Honesty is the best policy. And I've always stuck by that because that's the way I was brought up. I can't tell lies. I'm not stupid enough to believe in lies either. It's just the way I am. I mean, if you don't like lying and you don't like liars, you're hardly going to make a good one yourself, are you? You know what I mean? I mean, I was always told by my elders, teachers, parents, police officers, honesty is the best policy. And that's true. I mean, that's all gone out the window now, hasn't it? Honesty, facts, evidence, they're all hate crimes now for some reason. They've been replaced by fables, fairy tales and fantasy. That's the new truth, that. The new truth. I'm not falling for all that bullshit. I'm sticking to my honesty, thank you very much. I'm sticking to the way I research facts before I start talking. I like to do some research, you see. That's the best things to do. Don't just jump in head first or dive in head first. Oh, I don't know anything, me, on the subject, so I'm just going to say whatever. It doesn't work like that in reality, does it? But reality's not real anymore. Well, it is in my world. But, nah. Strange. It's a strange old fucking world, ain't it, mate? Well, like I say, it's been shared, reposted on various... I mean, I've got a lot of pages and groups I've started off on Facebook anyhow. So it gets reshared and posted on there. Everybody's, I'll share that. So, nice try, TikTok. There's plenty of other social media things out there to upload to. You know, I mean, I can't help it if I'm honest. I can't help it if I'm not a liar. I don't like liars. I don't like dishonesty. I don't like it when people don't do any research. You know, because you have to research facts in order to find out the truth. You know, years ago, things weren't this bad. People blame social media for a lot of it, but I don't understand that, because it should be better now. It should be better now, because in the old days before the internet, people seemed to be a bit more intelligent, yet there was no means of researching facts. If you wanted the research properly, say if you're an author. I mean, I'm an author. I've got 2 published novels under my belt, so I had all the tools in front of me to research facts about guns, cars, music, bands. I don't have to research music and bands. I know all about that anyway. I'm also a musician, multi-musician, as you well know, if you've been watching my videos. But in the old days, you had to go down to London, or whichever country you're in, where the main hub of research was, and the big library, you see. You know, that's where you got your facts from. I mean, little libraries, you can do it there, but it means you've got to look for the books on the subject you want to research. You have to travel the world and talk to people. You still do in a lot of cases, obviously. But now, you want to find something out. Google, there you go. Info. Don't just rely on one page. Try another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, until you know, if they all match up different pages on Google or whatever, then you know it's not bullshit. And that's what you can do now. It's easy. But you see, people don't want to do that anymore. I mean, it can't be laziness. Is it fear? I think it's fear. I think it's fear. A lot of people now, particularly the people on the left, don't want to do any research because, well, it frightens them. It's quaking in the boots because they're frightened to death of the answers they're going to come up with, or the evidence they're going to find out, you know, or the facts they're going to dig up. That's going to really hurt them. I mean, how the hell did we get to this point in time in society? What frightens me most is how little time it's took us to get here. That's scary, that. Hasn't taken like decades and decades, has it? It's literally about 15 years, maybe 20. But like recently it's getting worse and worse, a lot worse. Well, you can't like I say, the truth will always come out. You can bury it under as much concrete and lies as you want. But it's like dead bodies when somebody's been murdered. Evidence will always arise. The truth will always come up, burst through the floor of lies, you see. That's what always happens. Unless you're like a gangster in Melbourne in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Oh God. I mean, it's still come up then, but people got away with murder in Australia in them days, didn't they? In the underworld. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Like I say, TikTok deleted that video. I still can't understand why. Well, it's best to just laugh about it. It's pointless getting angry about it, isn't it? See you later. I don't see any reason they should ban this video. See ya.